me 1 second, y'all. Come on in. I got a topic that I want to talk about from a DM. Yeah, from a DM. Thank you, Mr. Transition number 1. Hello, hello. Let me put that I'm live on all my social media channels. Y'all get settled in. Oh, that thumbnail. That shit is funny. 11 at my own damn thumbnail. Oh my god, that's funny. Hey y'all, hey. I am, give me 1 second. Let me put this on my other social media channels. I've got a topic for y'all today. I wasn't gonna talk about it, but I was like, you know what? This might actually be a common problem. So I'm gonna give y'all my insights about it. Okay. So yeah. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Hello. Oh god, I feel good though. It feels like a really magical Sunday. Like, you know how you just feel really, really good? I just feel really, really good. And I hope y'all do too. Boy, that thumbnail cracks me up. Hello. Hi. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself because it's funny. But hello, Darnell. This is too far away. Wait, let me see. No, that's good. That's good. But hello, everyone. You said, I want you to love. I am love, baby. I am love. Arabella, hi from Naples. Hi. I don't know, 6ix9ine. I don't know where Mr. Freeze is. I don't know where he is. I don't know. But yeah. Hello, and good morning. Hi from Indiana. Hi. Yes. But yeah, y'all, I got a DM maybe a week or so ago, and this guy, he sent me this long message. He probably didn't think I was going to answer it because I never heard back from him after I gave him my response. But here we go. Basically, he says that his wife is FAF, fat as y'all know what the rest of it is. And basically, he asked me, you know, like, what should I do? What should I say about, you know, my wife? Because he said, basically, I don't want to bring her to your channel and she gets offended, basically saying, I guess, you know, that he wants her to look more like me or whatever, which I understand exactly where he's coming from, and I sent him an answer back, but I don't think he ever responded back, or he might have and I just didn't get it because I get thousands of DMs a day and I really can't keep up unless they, honestly, I don't even see him anymore now unless they have a blue tick by him. I don't even see him anymore. It's too much. But yeah, so with all that being said, you know, I understand that majority of you men that watch me are probably married, okay? I know, I get it. It's whatever, it's cool. Majority of y'all are in relationships, serious relationships, and if you're single, you're probably newly single, or you're like not really seriously in a relationship and you just like looking at me. So, you know, it's cool. It's cool. But a lot of y'all married and I know that. But so here's my answer coming from a unicorn's perspective, okay? Let me put it to you like this. Let's just say, put into your mind that me and you are in a relationship, right? Let's say we've been dating for 2 years and we met right after college, okay? You in your prime, you fit, you got abs, you know, my booty's popping, my titties are all perked up. I've been in the gym, you know, hustling, going hard, making sure I look good and you look good. Let's say we just met in the gym, right? Common scenario, happens all the time. And you know, been working out together, and then all of a sudden we decide, you know what, let's up and go get married, you know, and we want to have a kid about 1 or 2 years down the road. So we get married, everything's all great, hunky-dory. You work at your job, I work at my job. We both work in 9 to 5s. We see each other when we can see each other. Sometimes we go out on Sundays and Saturdays, you know, have you know, husband and wife time, okay? You know, normal, natural things. This is just in my head if this was to happen to me. This is how I would play it out to be if I was a regular, normal person. Let's just say I'm not a unicorn right now. Let's just say I'm a regular old girl that you met in college, okay? Simple. So, let's say I got pregnant, okay? And this is the first time me getting pregnant, and we're married. We've been married for like 2 years now, right? So we good know each other. We've been together for like at least 4 or 5 years, right? So let's say we're like 28, 29 at this time. So I get pregnant, and you see all the pain that I'm going through. You see the stretch marks that I now have. You see my abs slowly diminishing away. You see my face getting fat. You see my nose getting wider. You see my ankles blowing up, looking like possums or blowfish on a Saturday morning in the ocean, just popping up saying hi. Listen, fellas, this is what y'all not understanding, okay? For all that to happen, right? And let's just say I was a smooth 150 pounds when we met, fluctuate between 150, 160, and you sitting at what? Maybe let's just say you 6 foot and 200 pounds, okay? So we both look good, like good as when we meet, right? Like we sexy when we meet, okay? So over time, you get me pregnant, okay? So what's gonna happen? My body is now going to go through drastic changes that I've never experienced before. And you, mind you, you don't get none of the effects. I get everything. All the morning sickness, all the headaches, all the fat ankles, all this body swelling. I basically look like a totally different person, right? Mind you, I know that men are visual creatures, and but the way that you saw me before I got pregnant, I don't look like that no more. As a matter of fact, now I'm 150 pounds heavier. But I still been working out. But my body fluctuated so bad because of my first pregnancy. This is how it responds. So, with you being my husband and I being your wife, I expect you to understand the changes that my body is going through. Even though you never been through it before and I never been through it before, this is both the change for both of us, but more drastic for me because I'm the woman and I'm holding the seed. I'm holding the alien inside of our body, okay? I'm holding it. So let's say the baby pops out, you know, beautiful baby boy, say he's healthy, 6 pounds, 8 ounces, and yeah. First couple of months, I am not dropping the baby weight. I'm breastfeeding, titty milk popping out everywhere. Can't really go to work anymore because I got postpartum. Hair's falling out and somebody's got to take care of the baby. So I don't work anymore. You picking up an extra shift just to bring in the money, you know, because you are a provider. You are a man. You're supposed to take care of the woman. That's your job. is a man, okay? And yeah, I'm getting bigger and bigger as the months go by, okay? Guess what happens? 9 months later, I get pregnant again. Bam! Bam! Because we just like having sex. Because, you know, men like having sex and women like having sex too. But the woman really doesn't want to have that much sex. Let's just say I don't want to have that much sex, but, you know, I have a baby and I know you still got needs. And I don't want you to cheat on me, so I have sex with you again. Unprotected, no birth control. Bam! Get pregnant again. Which easily happens within the first 9 months of having the first baby. Easy. Happens all the time. So, I get pregnant again. This time it's a girl. Healthy girl. Between this time, I couldn't go back to work because you got me pregnant again. So now you're working all your jobs to make sure we're good, to make sure we have a roof over our head. Mind you, I got the sickness all over again. I'm gaining weight all over again. I have this newborn baby that's ours, that I'm taking care of for every morning, noon, and night. Staying at home is a full-time job. All the mothers out there. I have to cook. I have to clean. I have to make sure the house is clean. I have to make sure there's food on the table. I have to breastfeed. I have to make sure my kids have everything they need. And I'm getting ready to have another child. Okay? Do you see how the stress is building up here? Now, this is just run-of-the-mill. This is what my mind would go through during these times. Even though I haven't experienced none of this. But you have to understand where I'm coming from here. And you men, you need to understand how a woman is thinking, right? All right, so second baby pops out. Bloop, a girl, right? Within the span of 2 years, you had 2 kids. Well, 2, 3, whatever. 2, 3 years, you had 2 kids. 1 boy, 1 girl. Now, the man, let's just say the man works 2 jobs, right? The woman now, she has 2 infants, has blown up like a goddamn balloon, has to cook all throughout the day to make sure the babies are fed, you're fed, has to make sure the house is clean, has to make sure she looks good for you. If she has a job, good Lord, I don't know where she finds time, but she has to have a job, and then she has to find out where to sleep, as in how to sleep when you got 2 infant babies. But the only thing you're really doing here is going to work and coming home. This is where the division starts to happen, okay? Number 1, y'all have to remember, before all the kids, before all the breastfeeding, before all the weight gain, it was just y'all. There was none of that. Nothing. There was no in between. There was no I can't find sleep. There was no we don't know where money's coming from, okay? This is how the big separation starts. You got all these new things that come into your life. And then on top of that, your wife is fat now because she has way too much on her plate, because now she has these kids and now she has to have 3 million lives. And while she's looking at you like you didn't have to do none of this stuff. The only thing you had to do was put your dick inside me and cause me to get pregnant. Okay? Now, fellas, this is what your wife is thinking with all these responsibilities and all these things on her without telling you what she's thinking. See, I'm going to tell you what your wife is thinking and what she wants to tell you. She's not going to tell you, well, some might not, but me, I'm pretty bold and I'm pretty aggressive, so I'm going to say whatever I want. But most women are not like that, so they're very passive and timid, and they're not going to say what they want. But I'm going to tell you what they feel, right? At the end of the day, this is what your wife wants to tell you. Honey, buttercup, sugar plum, before we met, I was this stallion that all these men wanted And when you saw me, we fell in love, and we just knew it was going to be the best thing ever when we got married. Honey, I didn't see me gaining 200 pounds. Honey, I didn't see me being dirty all the time because I have 2 kids, and now you're making me work too because whatever you're doing doesn't pay enough of the bills because our house is too big and we can't even afford to stay here. Honey, I have to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and feed the kids, and feed you when you come home. Honey, I have to make sure the house is clean. Honey, after all of that, you expect me to be sexy and look good for you. Really? Fellas, this situation, I'm sorry, it's very common. This is what she's thinking. And she's not going to tell you all that. Well, she might have indirectly. But whenever y'all have those blow up arguments out of nowhere, or maybe one day you're sitting at your job, or maybe you're sitting at home and y'all having a nice meal, and all of a sudden she blows up in your face, or somebody starts crying or starts throwing shit across the room, this is what it is. This is all this pent up aggression and feelings of regret that the woman is now starting to think while you're at home having this perfect body that you didn't have to mess up for you. All these stretch marks, all these rolls, all the titty milk busting everywhere, all the hair falling out or throwing up all the sickness. The woman starts to feel like you don't appreciate her after her giving you all these things. Okay? Now, this is where divorce starts to come into play. The woman does not feel appreciated. Okay? She knows you're looking at other women because you're not attracted to her no more because she doesn't look the same how she looked before y'all had kids. Y'all barely probably don't even have sex anymore because she don't feel attractive. She has this big ass gut because after having your kids, you know what I'm saying? She always feels dirty.